Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tw3 is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tw3. Yes, Tw3 has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tw3 on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tw3 now on Google Play and App Store. Tw3, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakwenya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewani su adie. Na fe ya sansu adie ni abo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM ayen komani ye mekanchiro. Da be ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na yebasu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Annie. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichirimu bia. Any fresa huma true for we. 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jemai TV, NFA, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
I know it's been a long time you guys saw me on this channel because I decided to let the other guys run the channel so that everything will just be going the way you guys want. But it has become necessary that Sammy Flex, I come and I tell you what has been happening at the other side of the industry as well. You know, I see the industry in two ways for me. There are some topics that I consider very serious, very important, and there are other topics that I consider trivial. At every point in time, I know when to talk about any of these ones, when to look at the very serious stories, and again, when to look at the very trivial stories. So, as we have the channel, we have to make sure that our people are being fed both the serious and the trivial stories. Some are just for entertainment purposes. Maybe I can put it that way as well. Some of the topics in our industry, they are just for entertainment purposes. And I want you guys to know that as much as we are in this together, we will sure be doing it. Now, there's one of them that I would want to tackle today, and I want to call this the Sammy Flex TV Live series. The series will come in a form of any other thing that is worth talking about. Sometimes it will be about social topics, sometimes to be about political topics, sometimes to be about religious topics, and other times it will be showbiz. I know when I mention showbiz, showbiz will not come as a surprise because everybody knows that Sammy Flex's brand is a showbiz brand, and anywhere, anytime, I stand for show business. But on this channel, we'll be giving you potpourri of events, happenings, news stories, reviews, and more. So just relax and let me take you through the journey. Now, one I want to take you guys through will be Pappy Kojo, who was on a stage and during his performance said some things about Yvonne Nelson that I know that it has been trending. Some people are not even happy with him on what he said. Online, when you go onto Twitter, there are some people who are thinking that no, that was a wrong thing to have done. If you go onto other platforms like Ghana Web, where the story is, comments from other people who have seen the story feels like no, this is not the best. But I know what artists see when they are on a stage. I know what artists feel or how they feel when they are on a stage. That is when they think they can throw all the missiles that they have been keeping so long in their hearts. And Pappy Kojo's story is an example. Now, because I want to read this story from Ghana Web, so my director can show you the video alongside as well. And Ghana Web says, Pappy Kojo trolled for insulting Yvonne Nelson. That is what a Ghana Web story reads, that Pappy Kojo has been trolled for insulting Yvonne Nelson. I'm sure we all know what has been happening for some time. When when Yvonne Nelson released his memoir, that is I'm Not Yvonne Nelson, and the fact that she mentioned Sarkodie in the story, the issues about abortion here and there, all these things have come together to contribute to Pappy Kojo's constant attacks, constant saying here and there about Yvonne Nelson. And I want to believe that as an artist, as much as he believes it is giving him relevance, he's not stopping today, he's not stopping tomorrow. Because Pappy Kojo has realized that anytime he does the Yvonne Nelson thing, he gets some relevance out of it. He enjoys some clout out of it. He enjoys some publicity out of it. Even remember when he went to UTV, he was able to maneuver his way around to still be talked about. Walking up the show and all those things happening just for you to know that as an artist, to him, whether it is negative as you want to see it, whether it is positive, he does not give a hoot about it. And the story here says, Ghanaian musician Pappy Kojo has been subjected to criticism for spewing some comments about actress Yvonne Nelson. And continues that, in a viral video, the rapper was seen passing some statements which have been termed as misogynistic and derogatory. Pappy Kojo, while performing his hit song Awa at a concert, paused and said in the Akan local dialect, Yvonne Nelson, his comments stirred reactions from the crowd, who also responded with utmost shock. Pappy Kojo's comment has since spread across social media, resulting in a series of backlash against the artist. Scores of netizens have chided the rapper for what they described as being bitter and sexist. Although it is unclear what triggered his comment, many have linked it to a heartbreak he suffered from their alleged relationship a while back. That is what this story is saying. That to them, Pappy Kojo is being bitter about Yvonne Nelson. Pappy Kojo has been saying this and that about Yvonne Nelson, all because to them they think Pappy Kojo suffered a heartbreak. I don't know where this particular story is emanating from. I don't know where this heartbreak is coming from, because as much as I know, even if they had a thing, I'm sure it was just some fling or something. So where is the heartbreak? And if even a man and a woman gets to have a fling, who suffers heartbreaks more? Let's all be honest. The women even suffer heartbreaks more than the men. So why are people making it look like me? That's what I think. And following artists or being with musicians for a very long time, this is what I think. You see, anytime a musician mounts a stage and he sees that mammoth crowd before him, they feel like they are politicians. Anytime a musician mounts any stage and they see that huge crowd before them, the kind of power and energy they get from that, I swear you have no idea. The power and the energy they get from seeing that crowd, the people who will be chanting their songs, the people who will be shouting their name, the people who will be yelling and shouting and making all the noise, all because of just that one person on the stage. You don't know the kind of medicine that injects in them. You have no idea. You have no idea the kind of energy that they get out of that. And as a matter of fact, I have seen so many artists, including Shatawale and some couple of artists, Stoneboy and all those people, who went on the stage. That is when they felt like to spew some of the political statements that they have been looking to make. And when I say political, I don't mean the NDC and the NPP kind of politics. I mean those things that on an ordinary day, maybe they wouldn't say in an interview. Those things that on an ordinary day, they wouldn't say it when they are talking to any other person. But when they see that crowd, the energy that comes into them, it gives them the power to say that. Remember when Stonebwoy was having his album listening party, where Sammy Flex, I decided to pass through to go check what are going, and what was happening. Remember the old Sammy Flex, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Remember all those things? It was because of some of these things. Knowing that they were performing, people were cheering their names, people were making noise, people were shouting their names and all that. That energy, in fact, that high it gives musicians, you have no idea. That high is really dope. That high is really deep. That high is stronger than apartheid, like Chairman Untumi said. So I am not surprised that Pappy Kojo was on that stage, mentioned Yvonne's nature or whatever he mentioned, and people are all over the internet making noise about it. I've seen artists, and like I'm telling you now, that is their high, that is their energy. Don't be surprised you'll be seeing that even more. It is not stopping today, it won't stop tomorrow. That energy, when it comes, nobody can stop them. I remember one day someone was asking me, oh, Brasami, so when you guys are on the stage and Shatta is performing and he's firing people like that, why don't you guys say, hey, stop there? Stop there. You can't stop it. No, you don't have that energy to stop it. You don't have that energy to stop it. At every point in time, they do it the way they want it. At every point in time, they do it how they want to do it. So interestingly, those who are trolling Pappy, yes, and I'm so happy that some well-meaning people in society, they are not comfortable with what Pappy Kojo did. I'm so happy that some people are not too cool with what Pappy Kojo did, and therefore they are giving it to him woto like that. That is fair. I also want to say that for the artist, as much as he knows he gets his relevance from some of these things, he will continuously do it over and over. I don't want to say much. Maybe you've not seen the video. Just go watch the video. After watching the video, we are done with this. I call it the Sammy Flex TV Live series. It will come your way in so many ways. Politics, religious, entertainment, sports, any other thing that is worth talking about is the Sammy Flex TV Live series. Enjoy this one. I'll see you in my next video. We're out of here.